Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of Talk Asia. My name is Daniel and we will talk about the Dong Khoi Street. Now you may wonder why we should talk about the Dong Khoi Street, but this street has become the most historical and cultural influence in Saigon only. The Dong Khoi Street is one of the oldest street in Saigon right now, and we start with the calendar, Đức Bà calendar building, what we are calling the Nostradam Basilica, and the end is the Saigon River. Now we will talk about what this street is all about and why this street is important to the tourism in here. The Dong Khoi Street has won the most important trading role in Saigon, but that name is not Saigon with the Viet Nam, and it went in the Nguyen Dynasty. But later, when the French come to Viet Nam, they changed this role and make this one of a luxury role, and they built this role to become the name with the Rue Cardinal one. They have a theater and a hotel named after the Cardinal role. But after the revolution in 1954, they changed the name of this role to the Freedom Road. The Freedom Road that's been named for 30 years until 1975. After when the North Vietnam come to Saigon, they renamed the name to the Dong Khoi Street. Dong Khoi is the name of the peasant movement in Vietnam, but it has a huge impact on political in Vietnam, and lately they established to the revolution in 1954. You can see here is the start of the Dong Khoi Street. There was a cathedral, the most famous one in Vietnam. This cathedral is called the Đức Bà Cathedral, the name after the Nostradam in Paris. And all of the equipment and the stone that make this cathedral is bringing from France to Saigon in 1886. And at the time when this cathedral built, there are no two towers. The two tower is built after the time for about 20 years. Of the cathedral, we can see that this is the Viet Nam post office, which was built in the 1886. This post office was built by the Eiffel, the one who built the Eiffel Tower, you can see. And in the wall of the post office, there are many names. I don't know who or what, but this building is built in a very long time, and it's one of the most attractive place for tourism in Saigon. Now I have been in the Viet Nam. There are the next to the Viet Nam Central, and this place is the mega luxury mall that has been built here. This building has been built in the landscape of the original mall from the French era. But as you can see now, this is a very luxury. It's a very luxury building, a luxury mall. There's many of the brand they're selling here, like the Versace, I think. And this mall is one of the most attractive places for the people in Vietnam came here to shopping and to visit and play. This place was one old mega mall from the French colonial. The French had built this place to become the mall that people can live and to sell their products here. But in 2005, the government had rebuilt this place to become the Viet Nam like today. And but they keep the look of the outside exactly like the first time they had built the place. So you can see that this place is very beautiful outside, with some of the French architecture outside of the wall. Now we are at the center of the Dong Khoi Street. We will see the three most beautiful and significant place in the center of Dong Khoi Street. The first one is Hotel Continental. The second one is the Opera House of Saigon. And the third one is Caravel Hotel. Hotel Continental is the 4-star hotel with the 5-star element that had mixes with the architecture from French and Italian. This building had been built in 1890 and since then it is one of the most famous for the luxury and for the visitor in here. Many actors and actresses from around the world have come to this hotel to visit and to stay at night. This hotel is only behind the Majestic Hotel and the New World Hotel in Saigon. But the look of the outsider and the famous in the insider had made this name is one of the immortal name in Saigon. Now you can see that this place is the Opera House of Saigon. This place is very easy to know because they located in the center of the District 1 area and the center of Dong Khoi Street. And you can see that this building has a very amazing architecture of the French colonial. This opera house is based on another opera house that met in the Paris. I don't know the name of the opera house, but they look very the same. The opera house in here had been once becoming the lower house assembly in the Vietnam War. They became the lower assembly in the South Vietnamese government, and today they rechanged it to the opera house that we see today. You can see that this building is very unique and stylish, and the place in here is located very beautifully. The last one is Hotel Caravel, which is famous because this place had been the place for many writers and publishers came from around the world, came to Vietnam to write about the Vietnam War. Why they chose this place? Because it was next to the lower house assembly of South Vietnamese government. Today is the Opera House. This is one of the first hotel in Vietnam that have rated for the 5-star hotel. If you come to Vietnam, please visit this. So this is the end of our journey. There are many things I cannot cover up in this episode, but I hope you enjoy this and waiting for our new episode every week. Thank you for watching.